I blame thirsty men for this. I do. I blame thirsty men for this grandiose, this self-godhood sort of imagery that black women have now started giving themselves. Well, let me be more specific. Feminist and liberal black women. Because I got a lot of black women who watch me and they are commonsensical. They are grounded and they have this little known thing called decency. They have decency. They view themselves in right perspective. They have self-respect, self-esteem. However, they don't view themselves in this grandiose way. And I believe as much as feminism has created this sort of mentality, thirsty ass dudes have allowed for this, which y'all about to see right now, to exist. So without further ado, let's get into the video. It's a very short video. I'm going to let it play out and then we get into it on the back end. So, whoa, no Diddy. That was a crazy, crazy statement. No Diddy. We will give a summary as far as my own conclusions about this specific subject. How about that?
Do not call that black lady at your job by her first name if that's not what she asked for. Put a miss in front for a little respect. If that person has a doctorate and is a doctor, call them doctor each and every time. Put some respect on their name, unless they tell you otherwise. Okay, calling an older black woman or an older black person, period, by just their first name without any kind of title it's a quick way to put yourself on someone's bad side.
Okay, let's get into it. Now, the reason why this is relevant at all is because this is a conversation I've been having with myself as well as others for quite a while now. And that is this. Insecurity breeds arrogance, right? Fear breeds pride. And oftentimes the fear is a fear of not being good enough. So inadequacy, etc. That's what's actually creating this. So why would I, as a regular human being, need for somebody else to worship me? And when I say worship, worship comes in many forms. It's not just bowing down. And though there are many who wish that we would all do that for them. But I mean giving them some sort of special treatment. They are higher than us, to pedestalize them. Why would somebody need you to pedestalize them? Simple fact is because they feel that they're inadequate, that they're not enough. It's the only reason. A healthy self-esteem does not need to be uplifted higher than everybody else. It is a self-certainty. So me, if I felt insecure about who I was, I would tell you that you need to follow me. You need to listen to me. You need to whatever. I am the best. I am this. I am that. I could be arrogant. I could be all these things, but it's internal, right? But when it's all said and done, I don't believe you need to call me by any title. You don't need to call. I'm not your guru. I'm not your master. I am a dude who is making content on the internet that hopefully you find value in and that you enjoy. It's as simple as that. It don't matter how big my platform gets. It doesn't matter how much status and this and that. It really does not matter. My own identity is not rooted in that because I am secure enough in myself to not need it. There was a time in my life when it wasn't there. I was good. There's a time when it is. I'm good. If it was to all disappear tomorrow, I'm good. So when you start hearing this, when you address a black woman, okay, it's all when you address a black woman, you must address her by her many titles and Look, I have doctors that I've had within my life, right? And unless it's like a nickname of doc or whatever it is, I'm calling them by their name. Like the only people that are really not getting addressed, in that way is maybe when we have teachers growing up, right? I'm a kid and that's a teacher, Mrs. this, Mr. whatever. Okay, I get that. Or a parent, right? Now, especially in an African household, you're not about to call your parent by the first name. You're not about to do that. But as far as my own peers, etc., look, that's Cindy. Cindy may be 60 years old. She's twice my age. She's still Cindy. The respect is to not call her out of her name. I'm not about to call her all types of mother effers or whatever. So again, why would you have this need for somebody you will refer to me as doctor? I don't know if Martin Luther King said, I will be Dr. Martin Luther King to you. The brother had how many damn degrees? He did how many spectacular things within his educational journey? He didn't need you likely to call him by that title, though people did because they revered him. And that's a complete different conversation. When people revere you and they respect you, they will do that out of the respect. But if you don't deem respect, that's where it starts. The relationship starts with being a respect-worthy person. And that's the problem. Is this sort of mentality has warped to create, you deserve to give me this because I am your king or I am your queen. I am your queen. And there are you know how there's like the salt of the earth? There is the simps of the earth. Those quote unquote men, and I use that term very loosely, who have pushed this propaganda of you are queen, you are queen, you are goddess. I see people's names in their handles of their social medias. Goddess, melanated queen. Huh? What's that about? Whose God are you? The God of yourself? And this is coming from a dude who came out of those spiritual circles. So I understand self-God and these types of ideas, etc. I stepped up out of that and I say, wait a minute now. What are we actually talking about? Oh, a lot of this is just a cover up for deep insecurity. I have to feel like I am greater than somebody. And I want you guys to just observe, just look at the no volume. Sometimes I like to do this, right? Just watch the body language. You can tell that you're being spoken down to. It's a condescending sort of, you will approach me as a court. And even if you were a queen for real, you're not my queen. My queen is at the crib. My queen is at the job. Like that's the one that I'm engaging with on a day-to-day basis. The one with the ring on her finger, that's my queen. And I'm her king if it's going to be that. But I'll be damned to put you on this pedestal to praise you. No man should be praised. I don't care what they have, what they don't. And it's all of us have done that. Look at this. Look. All of us have done that, creating this celebrity culture, celebrity worship, just weirdo behavior. I feel like half of the people on X have a picture of Nicki Minaj or, one of these type of people, Cardi B or whatever the hell. And I'm like, are you really creating an entire identity based off of somebody who doesn't even know you exist? Worshiping this person? This person? It's not, Bishop Tutu or something up there. You know what I mean? It's not Pope Francis. I'm just throwing people out there. It's Nicki Minaj. Meg the Stallion, Cardi B. That's your God? Yeah, Jason Whitlock has the best take when it comes to this idea of like the worship of black women and how men, more specifically black men who look to pander to them, these liberal-minded black men, many of which have been raised in single mother households, so therefore they have this weird dynamic of relationship with their mothers. It's healthy to have a connection with your mother. It's not healthy to have an obsession with your mother. That's why when I hear this thing of you hate your mother because either you date or marry outside your race, quote unquote, or outside of your ethnicity, outside your skin color, really, which is weirdo that you even think like that. But if you either do that or you speak towards issues, that pertain to black women specifically, you're seen as hating your mother. What does my mama have to do with this? And some folks out there have a right to dislike their mother. Some mothers are toxic as hell, and y'all might not admit it. Or I guess when it's convenient. A lot of y'all mamas are toxic. A lot of folks are toxic. But it's always going to be you hate your mother. It's a projection, same way that they call you gay, even though half of their friends are gay black men. But they call you that because they want to shame you and that sort of thing. Yes, we get it. It's shaming language. I understand. Okay. Psychological warfare. Not going to work. We don't care anymore. We've moved on. We've moved forward. We only want to deal with those who have decency, dignity about themselves. Somebody who is self-respecting, who has self-worth, does not need to be, you will be referring to me as goddess, as queen mother of the earth. We are the original people. Who gives a damn? Genuinely. And this is for everybody who has this. We were the original people. I don't give a damn what you were. What are you today? What are you doing today, right now? How are you living your life out right now? I don't care about glory days. Man, back in the day, I would, no. I don't want to hear about your ancestors anymore. I don't want to hear about that. We were kings and queens. I want to be, are you a king today? Are you a queen today? Are you upholding that standard? Not trying to force that title on somebody just because you feel insecure about yourself. But anyway, that was that. And it just allowed me to get into this conversation. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Till the next time. Peace. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Now, if you'd like to stay around, make sure to click that little subscribe button down there. Or you can show some love by going to the description below and clicking on the button titled Buy Me a Coffee. Leave a little something there, or click on the Cash App. Leave a little something here. Till the next time, peace.
I fell in love with the sunshine. I fell in love with the light. I fell in love with the full moon. I fell in love with the night. I can see the light again. I can see the light. You can see the life in him illuminate the night. I know the time is taking. A 365, that's a full rotation. I see you looking up, you know them constellations. Constantly gazing like house of praises, you get to praising.